It's one of those horror movie moments that somehow turns out to be real. An elk leaps out of nowhere, crashes through a windshield, and a life is shattered. That's exactly what happened to Kseniya Alexandrova, a young model and former beauty queen whose future should have been just opening up. Instead, her life ended in an unbelievably freak accident. Kseniya's story reads like it was scripted. The glamorous world of pageants, the smart, grounded side of her as a psychologist, and the joy of a new marriage cut short in the most unimaginable way. She was born on November 12, 1994, in Moscow. At just 19, she signed with a modeling agency and began building her career. In 2017, she stepped into the spotlight as first runner-up in Miss Russia, earning her place representing her country at Miss Universe that same year. She didn't make the top 16, but anyone who followed her knew she brought something rare, a warmth and poise that felt genuine, not rehearsed. But modeling wasn't all she was about. Kseniya graduated with a degree in finance and credit from the Plekhanov Russian University of Economics, then went on to earn a psychology degree in 2022 from Moscow Pedagogical State University. She wasn't just a pretty face. She became a certified psychologist, even training in psychodrama therapy. She balanced high polish with real depth. Her agency later described her as bright and talented, someone who knew how to inspire, support, and give warmth to everyone around her. In March 2025, Kseniya married the love of her life, Ilya. She shared snapshots from their wedding on Instagram, writing about how one moment could resonate inside you long after, how emotions swirl and stay with you. She was just settling into her new role as a wife, full of hope and love. 4 months later, that hope was cut brutally short. On July 5th, 2025, Kseniya and her husband were driving home from Rzhev along the M9 highway in Russia's Tver Oblast. He was behind the wheel. She sat beside him in the passenger seat. Out of nowhere, an elk darted into their path. The driver had no time to react. The animal crashed through the windshield, striking Kseniya in the head. Seatbelts were on. Speed was low, but none of that mattered. The impact was devastating. Her husband later said it happened in an instant. The elk flew into the car, and she was unconscious immediately. Everything was covered in blood. The description is horrifying. The elk's legs smashed through the windshield. The impact caused an open skull fracture, a traumatic brain injury. Witnesses said it looked like something out of a nightmare, blood everywhere inside the car. Other drivers pulled over and rushed to help. Kseniya was taken to the Sklifosovsky Institute for Emergency Medicine in Moscow. Despite life support and intensive care, her injuries were too severe. After weeks in a coma, she passed away on August 12, 2025. She was just 30 years old. So much had just begun. Her psychology practice, her new marriage, her life as both a counselor and a partner. The modeling community mourned her deeply, remembering her beauty, kindness, and inner strength. It wasn't about fame or scandal. It was just brutally unfair, a reminder that everything can change in a second. One turn, one moment, and a life full of promise is gone.